Itamaksistsuko, good day. And welcome to the very busy pond. Oh, what day is it? It is, I'm gonna put my phone in the little selfie stick so I can play with my hands a bit more. It is the afternoon, I guess, or close to the afternoon of Thursday, May, what would it be? 7th? May 7th, 2020? Something like that. In the lunar cycle Matsi Kapisaki Sum the frog moon. Full point of that cycle. And I haven't been to the pond for a few days. I'm a bit distracted today because I woke up to some unfortunate news. I have a friend who has been, who I met maybe, I don't know, probably 7 years ago. Something like that. Anyway, she's been coming here out this way from Germany every summer for many years, eh? And she saves up all year, and then she comes out and she hangs out in on the blood reserve and participates in some ceremony and culture and such for maybe 4 or 6 weeks out of the year. So at one point we ended up connecting through my late friend Marv and Calf Robe, and then I got to know her, and we've been pretty good friends for a while. And she's been a lot of support for me too. She always has taken like my online language classes, and whenever she's here, look at the currents. When last I was at the pond, probably 4 days ago, the currants were only leafing out. Now they're all flowering. Looks like the poplar flowers are gonna be popping pretty quick. And there's a coot. Where's that coot? Yeah, that coot is still here. I don't know if there are any others at the pond here. We're gonna walk the whole west length and see. I'm expecting today to see goslings. Should have goslings here by now. Unless for one reason or another, the nests that were being incubated in the wide south pool were duds. You know, sometimes eggs can freeze and be done in, and we sure did have cold spells while they were laying them, so who knows. But hoping to see some goslings. And yeah, thinking about my friend. You know, over the years I've got to know her quite well, and she's been really a big support for me. And we've had some adventures and stuff. And a few weeks back, she went into the hospital. Now, I'm not entirely privy to her health history or anything. I know she's had some complications and stuff that I don't know anything about, but as far as I know of her, my experiences with her, she's always been very fit. You know, she's the type I can bring hiking up a mountain, and she's not going to have a big difficulty with it. So, and she's maybe a few years older than me. I don't know how old she is actually, but older than me, but pretty fit, a smoker though. And she went into the hospital complaining that she thought she had a pinched nerve in her back. And she says it's not COVID. I just have a pinched nerve or something. So I kind of blew it off. Although some of her other friends were a little bit panicking about it. There's a kingfisher flying past. You can probably hear him, but he's too far out for you to see. So yeah, some of her other friends were kind of panicked about it, and I just kind of blew it off. You know, she's having a big back spasm or something. But then she stayed in the hospital, and she just started to have complications, lung issues, and then organs starting to shut down and stuff. And I think maybe it was 4 days ago, 4 or 5, that they got to the point where they had to intubate her and put her in an artificial coma. I don't know if you saw, there was looked like, oh yeah, there he is. I think we got a muskrat. Might have a beaver though, out in the afternoon. It's a little different. Kind of looking more beaverish. Let's see where he comes up. So yeah, she had to be put in an artificial coma 4 or 5 days ago. And they, you know, they're struggling even to get a full diagnosis of what's going on with her. And then the decision was made, I guess what would be early this morning for me. No, that's just a good sized muskrat. Maybe it's that muskrat I released. Yeah, the decision was made early this morning to take her off the life support, and she died. And I kind of suspect it's the COVID thing, but they're saying no, but it sure does have all the signs and symptoms, you know. But I don't know, it's pretty wicked stuff. If it is, it's so sneaky. It can get somebody who I would think would have fought on for a good while at least. Took her out in a matter of weeks, you know. I don't know. So anyway, I'm distracted by that, but I wanted to get out here and have a walk because I haven't been out for a few days. And my monthly phone data plan recycled, so I am able to do a live tour this time. Some photographers here. See any goslings yet?
Yeah, there's 3 little.
There's 3?
3 little ones.
Oh, okay. Back that way.
Yeah.
Oh. Just noticing there's an amazing number of turtles. using the old flotilla of the winter food cache as a place to bask. Look at all those turtles. Pretty crazy. Yes, that couple said there's three goslings somewhere back this way. Tree swallows have returned. I think I mentioned that in my last visit, or my review when I was out snake hunting. Let's see the lens spotted hoary crest, pretty soon to flower here. It's one of the wild mustards, and looks like prickly rose leafing out. Lots of blackbird calls and flicker calls. I doubt we'll hear any widgeon today. They should have left along with the goldeneye couple. I doubt we'll see them either. This is something kind of cool. You know, there's often golf clubs set up right next to nature reserve areas because the golfers like to be out in nature, so to speak, except for when nature comes grazing on their greens, especially if they come in big numbers with goslings and such. So different places handle that differently. Some get a damage control license from Fish and Wildlife and cull the animals, often by dipping eggs so that the eggs don't incubate. This is done at one location here in Lethbridge that I know of. But this course down here at Sspopiikimi, the other year they set up this simple fence, low fence. It's probably not even 3 feet off the ground, with this very wide mesh. Nothing that any animals are going to get caught in, very likely. And this is all it took to keep goose families off of their greens. The parents will not bring the goslings through that fence. So even though the goslings could definitely pass through, the parents won't fly over and guide them through. So just that simple solution, and they've had no big issues now with geese anymore on their greens. Got another bunch of turtles here. This is one of the places they're known to come out and bask on. A lot of photographers shoot pictures of them here, along with the high-level bridge. Not seeing the mama who was nested out here. But the one who is on the Wreath Island is still there. But she shouldn't be. She should have already completed her full incubation cycle. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh, there's a cabbage white butterfly moving ahead of me. It's a really common kind of medium-sized white butterfly. Here it comes. The cabbage white. And it mates and lays its eggs on many varieties of wild mustard. And so if you're eating wild mustard and you eat the stems, sometimes you'll get those cabbage white eggs or larvae in your stomach, and they can live inside of the human digestive tract. And this is where the term butterflies in your stomach comes from. And you have to get dewormed. Luckily, there's a plant right here called Wormwood growing next door to the mustards that you can use to deworm, but it's a pretty dangerous plant. I actually wouldn't mess with it. You know, anything that can deworm you is potentially pretty dangerous. These are all currant bushes that I'm passing. By now there will be mother mallards hidden in these newly leafing bushes with their nests. I think we're gonna be doing more people viewing than anything. Hello. Did not see the 3 goslings. Oh, I do. I see them. Hold on, I'll show you. They're out here. Just with their parents out here on this little island. Man, that's shaky. Hold on, I need to hold the off button. Okay, let me hold my phone with my hands. Maybe I'll unshaky it. There we go. Somewhat a stabilizer. Can you see the goslings out there? Sure enough, 1, 2, 3. Is the screen back on? Yeah, my phone, I hit the off button and then it appears to me to be back on, but hopefully it's back. No, it's not back. Shoot. Wonder what I can do. What if I play with the camera? Turn it around to face me for a minute. Maybe I'll initiate the camera somehow. Turn it back the other way. Still all black. I am recommencing my hike. But am I shooting any real footage? Anybody let me know if you're seeing this segment? Not seeing anything. Shoot. All right. That sucks. Huh. Okay, I might have to even just restart. Yeah, I might have to just restart. Hold on. Stop streaming.